Yo, what up, y'all? Kevin Kinckle from the Kevin Kinckle podcast. May 30th, we had a lovely Memorial Day weekend. I, once again, was in the house. I will be in the house most of the summer. Had a little situation going on with my recovery from my hip, and it's going to take a lot longer than we thought, but not to start on a blue or sour note. Happy Memorial Day weekend, even though it's past. Welcome to the unofficial beginning of summer. We know summer starts on June 21st. We had a wonderful weekend of basketball. My predictions were way off for the finals. I predicted LA, you already know I'm a LeBron stan, including the Lakers, and Boston in the finals. Both of those teams lost. My Lakers got murked. 4-0 was swept. Jamal Murray and the Joker, Nojic, were the main stories. They have a whole team from 1 down to 12. I believe they play 8 or 9 players when it's deep in the playoffs. They could shoot. They play defense. Joker gets quiet triple doubles, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. He gets triple doubles like that. He's been doing his thing. Embiid got the MVP, but as these finals go on and the tournament goes on, I'm just seeing that Joker should have had it by a landslide. But enough about my Lakers in Denver. The series that was off the hook was Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. The Heat jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Everybody is just talking about playoff Jimmy, and Jimmy Butler. My boy Rick Joe said, Jimmy Butler is what LeBron should be. As far as Jimmy Butler doesn't press the issue, he takes the threes as it comes to him. He drives. He gets his players the ball in the best position so they can be productive with the ball, whether shooting or passing. He gives them the ball where they're comfortable. They have quote unquote role players, and Jimmy Butler said he doesn't call them role players. He calls them their teammates. Martin was doing his thing. People were saying he should have got the MVP. But, last night, but let me jump in ahead. But yeah, Miami was up 3-0. Boston came back. They said, don't let us win one. They came back and won 3 in a row. Game 6, which was on Saturday night, Jimmy Butler gets fouled in the closing seconds of the game. Miami Heat are down 2. This guy gets fouled shooting a 3-point, which means he has 3 foul shots to make. He made all 3 of them. Miami's up by 1 point with, 3 seconds left in the game. Derek White passes the ball in balance to Marcus Smart. They were looking for Tatum, but they had Tatum. The guy who was inbounding the ball, playing defense on him, he went out to make sure Tatum wasn't getting the ball. So he did the right thing. But when he passed it to Marcus Smart, this gave White an open lane to get the rebound. Marcus Smart misses the shot. White gets the rebound and taps it in with 0.1 seconds left. When this happened, I said it's a wrap. Boston's going to win. There's no way Miami's going to mentally be able to come back from that type of defeat when you thought you were going to the championship and then you find out that you're not. But lo and behold, Miami didn't only win, they blew them out by 20. Yes, 20. Jason Tatum tweaked his ankle early in the first quarter, like one of the first plays of the game. And I think the ankle had a little bit to do with, his cut and the way he plays. Like he's not wild. He's under control, but he does a lot when he goes to the basket. He's long, he's lanky. He moves from side to side. So that ankle, I'm pretty sure, messed him up. One of my sports, buddies was saying that they should have put Tatum in the middle of the floor and let him navigate that way instead of just having him do his one-on-one thing. But nevertheless, Miami Heat smoked, spanked, whooped Boston's tail, and they won. It's hard for any team to win 4 games in a row, even when you have a sweep. But this would have been the first time in history that the team was down 3-0 and they came back, and I thought Boston was going to win. But Miami proved the better team. So now we have Miami versus the Denver Nuggets. I'm going with Denver. I don't see this going more than 4 or 5 games. And it's just going to be a wrap. I think Jimmy Butler can will his team to a victory. Possibly 2, but I don't see that happening. Denver is a much different beast. They haven't really been battle tested as far as in the finals. Haven't been there to the finals in a long time. Especially with this new regime, Jamal Murray, Joker, Michael Porter Jr. But they're an elite team from the first person to the last, and I just don't see Miami beating them. I'm hoping it's a good series, and this is going to end up our basketball season, man. So I just wanted to update y'all on what was going on in the. And as a basketball fan, I feel a little bit let down. Like Game 7 is supposed to go down to the wire, or at least a couple minutes. Like they smoked y'all by 20 at y'all home court. What's good with that? But yeah, man, this is Kevin Kinckle from the Kevin Kinckle podcast. Please keep me in prayer as I'm going through these trials and tribulations, but I know it's going to build a heartwarming and hopefully a soul-saving testimony. And that's about it, man. Kevin Kinckle with the Kevin Kinckle podcast. This last basketball update is by me. Oh, and for y'all that care, the Philadelphia 76ers hired Nick Nurse, the old Toronto Raptors coach, and he is now Philly's head coach. So that's it, man. Short, sweet, to the point. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love y'all all. Peace and blessings, and I'm out. Peace.